Alright, first live for Chosen Sheep Gardens. As y'all can see, we already got the pumpkins on here showing out. These are pumpkins that I already grew and harvested. Well, this is the remnants that's left of the pumpkins that I grew and harvested, which were over there in the corner to the far left. And they grew all the way out here to this concrete. That's where these came from. But I had over, on 3 pumpkin plants, I probably had more than 20 pumpkins. We got the cabbage right here, which is looking very damaged. But this is my first year growing, so this was a learning process. It'll get greater later. We got some ginger right here that I grew from store-bought ginger. I learned how to take it and make it regrow without seed. This is a green bean plant that I harvested that's growing back. It lost all its foliage after I harvested it, and it started growing back on its own. We got 3 okra plants right here. One in the front has been heavily harvested, all of my okra plants. One right there, 2 right here, 3 right there, side by side. They probably 5 inches apart from the ground. And they doing pretty good. They give me harvest probably every other day, if not every day. Got the sweet potatoes right here that I grew from store-bought sweet potatoes. Propagated some slips and took those slips, stuck them in the ground. And now we got sweet potatoes growing up the fence. That's what you see clinging to the fence, those sweet potato vines. And this one even has sweet potatoes showing at the root right here. One on the left and one on the right. And there's actually more than that that's planted in there. All of this is not from that one sweet potato slip. It's 4 sweet potato slips that I planted in here, which make up this little sweet potato patch right here. These right here are kidney beans that you see looking like they're dying off, which is a sign that they're almost ready to pick. When this plant is fully dead looking, that means it's time to pick these beans out of this pod. And they looking like they almost ready. See these pods drying up. When they get crackly and crunchy, that means it's time to harvest. And we got a nice amount of kidney beans in here. Moving on to the next okra plant right here, and one back there, and another one right there. And these are probably 5 to 7 inches apart from the base, from the ground. Some more cabbage down in here. As you can see, it's damaged, but I'm hoping that this fall season kills all the pests that plague your cabbage, so we'll be able to have some nice clean cabbage. And here go another patch of okra right here, and these are probably inches apart. Some are inch apart, some 2 inches. The furthest apart these get is probably 3 to 4 inches. But as you can see, they almost right on top of each other, and these still harvest just as nice as the ones that are 5 to 7 inches apart. These grow like crazy too. Got some small cauliflower down in there, damaged. But as you can see, they just about right on top of each other, and cauliflower get bigger than I expected. These are some more beans that are growing in here from the last harvest. that I did with the red beans and pinto beans. Hey, what's up, POMISL the power? Appreciate your comment. Pinto beans and red beans, we'll find out when the pies start growing and we bust them open. These are jalapenos right here. This is some lettuce right here that really didn't get a chance to grow as supposed to. And I see it's growing seeds on it. If I can get it to focus. See these little seeds on here? I can chat here if you can talk. Yeah, I definitely can talk if you can chat. This is a cauliflower plant right here. And as you can see, it look a lot different than those little small, scraggly cauliflower plants. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. You see, it's some nice plants. This is another cauliflower plant right there. And I think my cauliflower plants are about to start shooting out cauliflower. That's why the middle of them is looking like that. We'll have cauliflower soon. We got potatoes right here growing that I didn't expect to pop up. This is my first day seeing this one right here. But these are russet potatoes that you see growing all in here. Now we're gonna move on. Walk past Twin. Say hey to her. What's up? I would let her off the chain and look at the plants with us, but she kind of bad. We're gonna leave her on the chain till we done. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, Tierra Johnson. This is a pumpkin plant right here. This pumpkin plant was started less than a month ago and is already getting long. It starts from back there and it wraps all the way around right here. And it comes on down and around to about right here. And these are some remnants of some pumpkins that I already harvested down there on the ground that I'm using for compost. Compost is basically just fertilizer. Give your plants nutrients, help them grow better. These are chickens right here and a rooster. The rooster on the left, chicken on the right. This is the coop we built for the chickens. And we got a chicken in there actually sitting on an egg. She got an egg in there. This one right here, this is Henny. And Penny is in there. You can see her in that spot, kinda. We got 3 roosting spots and she picked the one furthest to the right to lay her eggs. So we'll be collecting that egg. We might collect it before we get off this live, but it looked like she kind of sitting on it, holding it down. I don't really want to mess with her and that egg. That's the Colonel right there. That's my rooster. A nice form, I appreciate that. You want your toy? Huh? You can't get your toy? Go get it. Say hey. All right, we're moving over to the next garden. Coming on over here. First thing we see is the red cherry tomatoes and the green tomatillos, which are getting huge. These things growing like crazy. I just harvested these yesterday, so I hear Penny back there. But I just harvested these yesterday. No, I was listening to that chicken. She making noise, making a rooster noise. But these are red cherry tomatoes right here. Again, I harvested these yesterday. Usually you will see a lot of red ones. But today, we got a lot of green ones on the vine. My green tomatillos are dying off, which that is what you just seen. Let me see if I can grab one. Oh, I ain't gonna grab one, I'll just show you. Yeah, these are green tomatillo tomatoes right here. And I don't think I could find one that's ready. And I don't think it'll be any more ready, so I just grab one and kind of show you the concept. You pull it off. And I got videos showing this, but you pull it off and it's wrapped inside this pod. This would be an immature green tomatillo tomato. And when you open it up, that's what it looks like. And it kind of tastes like a green apple. This is what the green tomatillo looks like. But it'll be much bigger. Like the size of a green apple. Thank you, I appreciate that. Appreciate it, Tierra. We got jalapeno peppers in there. And this is a newer plant. This is one of my plants that didn't get planted in the spring, but it's been growing for quite some time, early summer. Most of these plants you see, they've been growing all summer long, ever since spring. And now I've been getting harvest from them. They still haven't stopped giving me harvest. So they look just like an apple, huh? Oh, I missed some, my collard greens right here. And this is a nice set of collard greens. I can't wait to harvest these, start harvesting them. It's a smaller one back there. It's a beefsteak tomato right here. And I can only tell this is a beefsteak because it's too large to be a red cherry tomato, which is the only other tomato that I have in here. And it's crazy that my red cherry tomatoes are taking off, because I thought this was the end of the season for a lot of my plants, and a lot of them were growing new foliage. Because if you go look back at some of my older videos, these tomatoes wasn't this big. And all of a sudden, for the past 2 weeks, they've been growing like crazy. But I'm thinking it's because my green tomatillos are dying. And what's happening is they're going back into the soil. And it's giving my red cherry tomatoes, which are growing, as you can see in the midst of them, it's giving them nutrients. Giving them extra nutrients to grow. Extra kick and boost, because they green. They very, very green, as you can see. And the green tomatillos are yellowing. Turning yellow, and you see stuff like that, it look like a little switch. You know what you used to get whooped with back in the day? It's another green tomatillo, which this one would be ready because it bust outside of the pod. And as you can hear, that little crackety sound. Yeah, you can bring chats here. Yes, you can. Yes, indeed. I appreciate that, as a matter of fact. Tell them come look at these collard greens and help me out. Because these ones are a little damaged up. But I can always cut these leaves off, the damaged leaves, and it'll just grow right back. Beautiful. Yes, you can bring your friends. He got collard greens right here. We got more sweet potatoes right here. And these sweet potatoes were here before the other sweet potatoes, but these sweet potatoes were getting plagued by a rabbit. Not Roger Rabbit, but a rabbit from St. Louis was killing these sweet potatoes. But if the time counts for anything, these been here longer than the other sweet potatoes that I showed you. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that, because I seen a notification pop up on my phone. So I definitely appreciate that. And my jalapeno peppers right here, appreciate that too. This is a plant that was started in the spring. And as you can see, it's about 3 feet tall now. which is that is very tall for a jalapeno plant. Banana peppers right here. All of these were planted at the same time. And I cannot complain about the harvest that these gave me. They gave me more than enough. I just gave bags and bags of peppers away and still have peppers everywhere. Okay, okay. See you later. Um, this is a damaged okra plant, and it's only damaged from a storm that we went through. As you can see, it's leaning over to the side and just not doing real well. But at the same time, it's still producing okra, so can't complain about that. Got beans over here. I just been throwing beans all around the yard. And beans just popping up everywhere. It's beans, and almost everywhere you look, you can find beans. These are old cucumbers that were growing on the vine that weren't getting sunlight. And this is what they look like, very hard, as you can see. And they've been off the vine for about a month. But for some reason, when they don't get adequate amount of sunlight, they very hard and they come out this color. And I just throw them back in the garden, as you can see now, and use them for compost to make the soil better. And that's the update for today. Really, we could go look at the chickens one last time. See Twin over there. The other garden up there with the pumpkins. This is a backyard that I love to be in. This is a backyard that the children love to be in. The kids love being over here. What y'all in there eating? Y'all lacking. Y'all done let me walk up on y'all like y'all ain't hear me. Y'all done left Penny out. She in there pushing out eggs. It look like she ain't gonna let us get that egg. It look like Penny ain't letting that egg go. Yeah, she's something else. I think we gonna have a problem trying to get that egg right there. I think the Colonel is about to finally be a father. Cause I'm not messing with the egg. Yeah, who wants some chickens? We gonna do a chicken giveaway. If you always wanted a chicken, let me know, cause we got a little one on the way. All right, everybody go like, comment, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna try to bring more of these lives to y'all as much as I can. And the next live, I'll have a surprise for you guys.